More than 1 million of kangaroos are killed in Australia every year. Kangaroos breed so fast and get so large in number that they start to create problems, competing for the livestock with other cattle, trespassing private farms of people, and sometimes even causing accidents on the road. In some places, because of severe drought, they themselves starve to death. To handle the situation, Australian government has allowed officials and in some cases normal people to hunt down kangaroos. Thus, every year, more than 1 million of kangaroos are killed by human beings. I mean, the situation of these kangaroos are not that different from the people of Titan. If you want to understand what goes inside the head of the mad Titan, if you want to understand his thinking and mentality, then you don't have to look farther than Homo sapiens on the planet Earth. Thanos believes in order for life to thrive, death is necessary. It is his foundational belief. Life and death is like yin-yang. They balance each other.
Perfectly balanced, this whole thing should be. Too much to one side or the other.
If one exceeds the other, life itself is in danger. And the reason that he thinks this way is his home planet, Titan, where overpopulation and lack of resources destroyed it. And witnessing this, Thanos himself takes this burden to eliminate half the population of the whole universe before other planets get into similar situation. So he goes around planet to planet and mercilessly kills half of its people. And once he gets his hands around all the Infinity Stones, he does so with more ease and quick, just with a snap of his fingers. Okay, so the grand idea of killing half people got mixed reaction from audience. Some found this to be right and necessary, and others just saw it as an act of desperation. For those it was right, they thought because Thanos was ultimately doing it for life. Even if it was killing people, he was killing to ultimately save human life. And on the top of it, he was not biased. He was not killing any particular community or religion or any specific group. He was doing it randomly. And for those Thanos was wrong, they also had a very valid reason to think so. Because a person who has all the Infinity Stones becomes so powerful that he literally could do anything. If Thanos wished, he could have increased the resources of the planets for people to depend upon. Or still better, he could have created another planets to accommodate the overpopulation. He could have done so many things, yet he chose to wipe out half the population. This clearly shows he wasn't onto something good for humanity. It was his sheer personal ego against life. He was irritated of life's reason being his home planet. Even in comic book origin, Thanos had a weird fascination for death from young age. In short, he was just a mad Titan who wants to kill people. Whatever it may be, right or wrong, but the idea Thanos had wiping half the population is flawed and fundamentally wrong. And the issue isn't just with Thanos, it applies to our life as well. Sometimes we also see life's problem in that narrow spectrum, the way Thanos sees. When we talk of any problem, there are two ways we can go around it. First, either we eradicate the problem itself, or second, we address the problem. Eradicating the problem means to get rid of the thing that is causing the problem on the surface level, whereas addressing it means to look into it deeper and amend the root cause of the problem. For example, if you have mosquitoes in your room and you don't want them there, so you can do a couple of things to help yourself. Either you kill all the mosquitoes by your hands, all by yourself, that would be stupid. Or you can use mosquitoes repellent liquids, this would be far more effective. Or to expedite this process, you can get any instant kill cards and solve the problem in a minute. But with all of these, you are eradicating the problem. You are killing the mosquitoes. But the real problem here is not mosquitoes, it is your dirty room and the area around where you live. So if you want to address the problem of mosquitoes, then you should clean your room, your colony, the place where you live. Make sure there is no stagnant water. Similarly, overpopulation is not the problem. Overpopulation is just the causation of irresponsible behavior of human beings. But what causes this irresponsible behavior? Poverty, high infant mortality rate, less awareness and education. Though the good news is that by actually addressing these root causes of rapid population growth, we have almost stopped the annual population growth rate. But there is another issue Thanos has: finite resources.
Little one, it's a simple calculus. This universe is finite, its resources finite. If life is left unchecked, life will cease to exist.
And with this perspective, we are definitely at risk. First thing, we should be responsible in using resources and energy of our planet Earth. And second thing, even if we get responsible, the resource consumption will get higher and higher with every single year. And there is no sign of stopping it. But that doesn't mean that there will be an end or there will be a time we will be left with nothing. There is a word called cornucopian. Cornucopian is a futurist who believes that continued progress and provision of material items for mankind can be met by similarly continued advances in technology. Means there is enough resources on the earth and the space around us, and what we need is the right technology to harness the energy from those resources. Even if Earth's population reaches the tipping point, which it will in the future, with the help of right technology, we can terraform Mars and make our habitat there. And we are already working on it. Sooner or later, we are going to be multiplanetary species. What we need is bright minds who aren't caught up in changing the world, but saving the world. The problem with today's entrepreneurs is that they are still rehearsing the words of Steve Jobs. Let's change the world, let's change the world. The thing is, if you're just focusing on changing the world, you waste your imagination in fulfilling trivial human needs. The same shopping sites, mobile brands, dating sites, social media, live streaming. We have had enough of these. What we really need now is engineers and entrepreneurs who are futuristic in approach, who are willing to tackle human challenges. Because if you are thinking to save the world, you have infinite possibilities in front of you. You think about the energy of the sun, you think about the surface of the Mars, you work on artificial intelligence, human brain. You have this whole universe for your imagination to run. And in reality, it is these technologies that are going to help us tackle the future crisis. And that's why we need Iron Man, not Thanos. Even here on Earth and in the Marvel universe as well. Thanks guys for watching this. First thing, I am really sorry for not being consistent here on this channel. Actually, I had been making videos for another channel. So all my Indian viewers, I have got another channel, Stuff Hai, where I make similar videos about human behavior and emotions, but in Hindi. So I would really love you to join that channel as well. And about this channel, from here and on, I will be consistent with my work. And I'm looking forward to making at least 2 to 3 videos a month. And thanks guys for staying with this channel even when I was not really working on it. And if you've got anything to say about the video, comment below and share if you agree with the perception that I have given. And if you love my work and want to support this channel, you can do it in Patreon. The link is in the description. Thanks guys again, and see you in the next video. Take care.